look who popped in.
Hey, what's up, folks? How y'all doing?
That's what I'm saying. My dog is back in the house.
Yeah, I'm back for a minute. We about to do this and talk about some real sports.
Well, I mean, that's what we're here for, right?
That's right.
What I decided to do this time was to answer some questions.
Okay.
That was sent to me. Guy by the name of Blackman06 wanted to know who did we think would give Floyd Mayweather a run for his money. So since I'm always in front, I'm gonna give Big Bob, do what you do, man.
Okay, I honestly think there's a guy, the American guy, Carlos Quintana. He has a record of 23-0. I'm telling you, the boy is bad. He got some sharp jabs. He got incredible hooks. And if him and Floyd Mayweather get in the ring together, I honestly think that he will be able to, I'm not going to say knock him out, but I will say it'll go the distance. Because Carlos Quintana he's a good fighter.
I peeped this while doing my little bit of research. Ricky Hatton, dude, he ranks in there with Floyd Mayweather. I mean, do you think that Mayweather and Hatton would have a good match?
Well, Hatton, you know, everybody know how Hatton fight, his style of fighting. Floyd Mayweather, that's a iffy. That's a 50-50 chance.
Okay, all right.
But in that situation, I honestly think Floyd Mayweather would win.
You think so?
I honestly think so.
Well, Hatton reminds me of, and I mean, we're trying to get all this in one time.
Right.
Hatton reminds me of a local pub fighter. You know.
Okay.
You ever seen the movie Gangs of New York?
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
You know, and Floyd Mayweather, he's a boxer, man. Once again, you know, we talked about this previously. We talked about the fighter versus the boxer.
Correct.
And I mean, Hatton comes off as a fighter, a no-holds-barred fighter. Mayweather, on the other hand, he's a boxer.
Correct.
And I think that in certain situations, you know, it might not be to the vantage point of Mayweather to deal with Hatton. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb because that's what I do.
Okay.
All right? For some strange reason, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. comes to mind. If Youngin can bump his game up,
if he can step his game up, you know, in rank-wise, then he has a strong chance at Floyd Mayweather. You think strong chance.
You think he'll be able to surpass his father's legacy?
He might be able to surpass his father's legacy, but he got to step up in rank.
What about Sean Bay Mitchell?
Sean Bay Mitchell is a good fighter. He is not a brawler. He's a boxer. Okay. He is in the same. I put him in the same category as Hatton.
Okay.
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
So it's a possibility.
He got a hard ass head though.
He got a hard. You're right. He got one of them heads. Hard head. Yeah. You know, something like a rock. Like a solid rock.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you never know. Folks, I like to say one thing. The last time I was on here, it was during the fight of what's the guy's name?
I think it was Bird and Klitschko. Was it Bird and Klitschko? No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
Anyway,
I was wrong, audience. I was wrong. I just thought because of his style of fighting, because he's a brawler.
Right.
You know, he has that Mayoga. He has that Mike Tyson style of fighting. But
I don't know.
You Mayweather could not.
You can't duplicate a Tyson.
You're right. You cannot duplicate a Tyson.
He reminds me of a Nicaraguan rebel. And no pun intended. You know, I'm one of those island fighters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he got broke down. He got broke down very good because I ain't heard too much from him since.
He got broke down very well. Not very good.
Very good, very well, whatever. He got broke down. That's the bottom line.
And Mayoga actually is a good fighter. I just thought that because of his style of fighting, that he could be able to. But back to the subject. The subject is Floyd Mayweather.
Well, I mean, that's one of the subjects.
Well, that's one of the subjects. We got plenty more subjects.
Yeah, so I mean, you got some more Floyd Mayweather?
Not really. I'm not a Floyd Mayweather fan. I'm not. I like.
What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. I'm just not a fan of his.
Okay.
I'm just not a fan.
Well, I mean, that's roughly about the same as me with, I can't think of Larry Merchant and Max Kellerman. Oops, did I say that again?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He said it again.
Anyway, the next question that I got was from Boxing Boy 12, and he had asked, and honestly, I think this is probably one of the best questions I had ever gotten. He wanted to know, did I feel the state of the heavyweight boxing division, would it ever change? Me personally, what we're getting right now is probably the bottom of the barrel. I mean, if I have to go, if I have to give anybody, I mean, let's just be honest, right? All of them, I have much love and much respect for anybody that can get in the ring and get pounded upside the head. Now, you and I know back in the day,
right?
But we done got older, and you know that's just not our style unless we really have to. But for those guys to get in there like that, you know, 250, 300, 400 pounds, man, you know, I give them a lot of props. But as far as the heavyweight division goes, I mean, when I think about that question, we'll never have the Tyson era. We'll never have the Ali era. We'll never have the Foreman and Frazier and Larry Holmes. Those cats that people paid to see these heavyweights fight. I mean, it didn't matter. They paid to see these guys fight. We'll never have that era again. Right now, I guess the main talk, and I don't know. I mean, I stand corrected if I'm wrong, but a lot of it is about Calvin Brock and his possibility of being. They're crossing the Klitschko brothers out. I mean, you know, and so with Calvin Brock, I have yet. I mean, okay, so fine. You knocked out a few people, but I've really yet to see his skills utilized to the point to say, well, hey, I am the definitive heavyweight in this division.
Right.
I don't think that it's really going to, as far as it goes right now, yeah, it's going to change. Ultimately, it's going to change. Personally, I think they need to get rid of Don King.